Hello, it's Sally here from Dotty Bee. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be working on my hashtag Stitch the Seasons that I'm following along with Corinne from To Be Loved Treasures by Corinne. Right, so last time I videoed, I think I was putting the beads onto one of the roses, which I've now done. Oh, let me just bring that up so you can see a little bit clearer. And I've also just put a little bit of wool around the sequins of the rose at the top. And I've also stitched my butterfly. So I've done the stitching and I've put the little spots on using a couple of sequins. So today what I'm going to do is just finish off my butterfly. I got the body to do and I've got the antenna to do, but I had a thought. This is my little pot of bits and bobs that I've got from my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery mood board. It's in there. I've got these little stamens, flowers for making flowers. I think that's what they're for. And I thought it would be a good idea if I kind of put the stamen down, sew that bit down as the body, and then we've got the antenna. And I'm not going to sew them down, I'm just going to leave them so they stick up a little bit. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, firstly. So I need some thread. So I'm going to attach the body, I'm just going to use the same brown that I've already used for the wings. So I don't think I've got any thread. Oh, hang on, I think I've got some threaded already. No, I haven't. Is that that? Yes, that's that one. Okay, so let's see how we get on with this. Right, I don't know how easy this is going to be or hard this is going to be, but I'm going to start the body around there. So yeah. And all I'm going to do is just stitch over them in a satin stitch. Just to attach them. I'm leaving fairly big gaps at the moment, just so that I can get it attached, and then I'll come back and fill it in. And just a little loop at the bottom, so I'm just going to go through the loop and over there. Just then, if for any reason they're pulled, they're not going to come out. Right, so it's attached okay. So now I'm just going to go over. Just fill in the colour. There, I think that's about more, maybe. Let's have a look at that. There, so yep. That's quite good. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Let me just make sure you can see. Sorry, where are we? There we go. So then we've got the little stamen, loose but obviously attached. So let's just finish that off. There. One butterfly. Right, so next is the right, if you remember, I said on the last showed you on the last video, I removed the blue flower, and I was going to just carry on stitching that rose, that flower, but what I'm going to do instead is add another flower in that gap. So I've got this here. This is from an old doily. I have tea dyed this because it was a little bit a bit bright, so I've tea dyed it to kind of blend in with the colours, the muted pinks that I'm using in this. So I'm quite happy with that. Then I found this lacy, put the glue on it, lacy leaf. So I thought I might put that underneath. I quite like how you can see through underneath it, so kind of seeing through the flower underneath. So I'm thinking of doing that. I did have a hunt around and I did find some more flowers, but that one, I love this one, and I'll probably use it in one of the other seasons. It's a little bit too white for here, but do love that one. I did tea dye this one, but it's not dark enough still, so it's not quite right. So I'm going to leave that, but I do like that one, so quite happy with that, and that's the one I'm going to use. So I'm just going to pin this one in place and get that one sewn on. What was I also looking? I was also looking at these here, the two yo-yos that I've got, and I was thinking I need to put something in the middle of these that don't look quite finished. So yesterday I was going around the market not far from where I live, and I found these lovely little buttons, and they actually reminded me of mistletoe berries, and I thought, oh, they'll be great for Christmas, not Christmas, for the winter project. So I'm going to probably use some of these, but I actually like them for the centres of these yo-yos as well. Now, I did have a little bit, I have got some more of these somewhere, but I've only gone and cut one for some reason. I did think, shall I put that on, and then shall I put that on? Let's get this undone, and then I can see. I can take one off and see. Right, so do I have it like that with a kind of like a lacy thing underneath, or do I have them on their own? I actually think I prefer them on their own. Yeah, I'm going to do them on their own. So I'm going to use two of those, one for each one. Right, let's get those sewn on. Decision made. I need some thread. What's that? That will do. That will do nicely. I need a needle. It just all seems to be starting to come together now. I'm not going to get that through there. Let's try another one. Yeah, I don't think there's that many more. It's just, oh, I can't find my needle. Where's my... Right, yeah, it's just, I think it's just like, I feel as though it's more embellishing now, and I've got everything. I'm not going to change too much more. I'm quite happy with how things are. I did want to add some more leaves. I'm going to put a few more leaves on. I've still got these 3 left to do as well, which I'm going to concentrate on next week. Get those done. I know what I'm going to do with them. It's just getting around to doing it when other things are catching my attention. Like I just had a thought about the butterfly's antenna, so I thought, yeah, I've got to do that. So get that done that. And then I saw these buttons that I really liked. So the decision was made, and I'll just do it one more time. Yeah, thoughts are going ahead now to what I'm going to do for the winter project. And I just keep coming back to Christmassy kind of things. I'm not going to let Christmas be the overall theme. I do want it to be winter. But yeah, when I saw these, I did think mistletoe. So it may be mistletoe, it may be holly as well. I don't know. We'll see. It'll probably all change by the time I come to find my fabric to use and colours to use. Let's go through one more time. Quite tough. There seems to be a lot of fabric to get through there. Right, okay. Right. So, ouch, ouch, ouch. That's done. Okay, so happy with those. Right. Yeah, so I'm going to stitch that on. And then I also want to do some leaves, but I am a little bit concerned about my verse. I don't know whether it's too long or I've done it too, yeah, it's probably a bit too long, but I think I've about got it. First of all, I started to free motion machine embroider my words, and they came out really big, and I thought this is it, this is the verse I've got. So you can see how much, I mean, that's one sentence, two sentences, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences. I think there's no way I can get that all on here. So I had another go, and I thought, right, I've got to do it smaller. So the smaller you go, the more difficult it goes. Right, these have been tea-dyed because I did go smaller, and probably not as small as I should have done, but I think they'll just about fit on. So my verse is, right, which way does it go? So it goes that, come take my hand, lead me from summer's caress to winter's embracing, wasn't it, go of my autumn. I think it's that. That'll do. That's what it is. Right, so I'm not going to write a title because I haven't got enough room, basically. But I think what I'm going to have to do is, sorry, I can't see, is cut some of the sentences in half. So I kind of want it to, this is my margin. So everything's going to, I don't know whether it's going to go to that. I don't think it's going to go to that. I think it's going to go to the other side of the colour spots. So in russet and gold, I've got come, take my hand. Where's that going to go? I think that's going to go. I'm going to have to split that one up as well. So that goes into the top part. Then that's got to go somewhere at the bottom. You can see how close it's going to be. Oh, there's that way actually. It's that way. in russet and gold. So yeah, I haven't got much room there, so I think that again is going to have to go into 2, so I need a bit of space there. Then this one can go there. So yeah, you see, look how much room I've got, not much at all. So that one can probably be a hole once I've trimmed this off, because I can go quite close. Now I did, when I was doing this, yeah, so then lead me from, yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of shuffling around somehow. But I did actually want to hand embroider some words. So it's what words I'm going to do. I think it was that sentence, but I don't know whether it's lying right for doing it. I think I'm going to have to probably think about this a little bit more. I don't want to cut some of my sentences up in case I rearrange them, but I'm just going to pin some down because I was wanting to do some more leaves, but I don't know how much room I've got. I'll show you what leaves I wanted to put on. Oh yeah, I can see them. Pins. Yes, I think a little bit more thinking about the words for now, but it's going to be something like that. And I do want to actually take some of the words, so cut out the word and then hand embroider. Yeah, still thinking. I also thought I'd do a signature because I wanted it. That's what that was for. I was going to put a little signature in there, and I forgot the date, so I'm probably going to have to do that again. Or I could hand embroider, I suppose. But yeah, that was just kind of. I might be able to get the date in as well. Yeah, just 2 letters I think will go in, so something like that. Yeah, so that was that. What else was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at I have got some, I don't know whether to put those on or not. They're kind of, I love the colours kind of go, although I've got that there. Oh, leaves, that was it. So yeah, I've got some of this. I was kind of wanting to just pop a few sprigs. See, I want to kind of go, but I just need to know how much room I've got. So I think my next step is probably going to be sorting out where my words go and which ones I'm going to embroider. I think that's what it's going to be. I've also got some, I didn't know whether to put some, these are just paper flowers. To add a few of those for the colour. I do like the purpley colour. I thought that might give a little bit of a pop. I'll probably, if they go on, then I'll just snip the wire off. And see. Not sure yet. I do like that one. I think that's a lovely colour. Maybe just one purple. I don't know whether it would look odd with it being paper. I'm not sure. We'll leave those for now anyway. So, right, let's get this sewn on then. I'm just going to use a creamish sewing thread, just to a neutral sewing thread, so it's not really visible. I don't really want any anything showing, but what I might do is put something in the centre. So button, bead, sequin, don't know. Do we do another one of those? No. Do we put a little bit of no, what about stick one of those in? Oh, that's quite nice actually. If I do these are just resin, little resin flowers. They're not really, they're not old at all, but I suppose I could glue one inside. I have that as well. It's a little pansy. I thought, oh, the colours are lovely, but I don't know, perhaps that could go there. Oh yeah, I quite like that there. With maybe some, a leaf or two behind it. Not pansy leaves, but never mind. I could do a couple of sprigs of it. Yeah, I like the colour of that one. So that's a possibility. Let's just pin that one on as a possibility. The colour is just lovely. Right, let's get this one attached. So I'm just going to go round. I don't know why I'm using, have I used 2 strands? Don't need 2 strands. I really need to sort out my needles. I've got ones that are bent, ones that are too thick. I actually I bought it in the summer, but I just put it to one side because it was really, what's this here? It was really mouldy, and it didn't smell very nice. But I don't know whether it's leather or not. It looks leather. It smells really old, but it's got some lovely, I mean, look at this. They're all labelled up. I mean, some of them are rusty, but these ones here aren't. Able Morals, sharps between. I mean, there's nothing wrong with those at all. They're great. Sharps betweens, ouch. They are sharp. I can testify to that. Straw embroidery rug chenille. I mean, they look great ones as well. I'm going to have to have a good sort out. Double long darning. Yeah, they are long. Look at that bad boy. God, yeah, look at that. Yeah, sharps. Carpet sharps bodkins. There's all sorts in there. And what's that one? Oh, there's nothing in that one. Pack yarn. It's just the thread maybe that it came with. Or... yeah, so I think there's a few needles I could take out of here. They look quite... I'm going to have that one. Yeah, so I'll go through those. I need to get rid of a few of mine and put some new ones in. Because this feels too thick. Right, so my leaf is on. I'm just going to go around the flower. I have put this flower, it's gone over a little bit, but I think that will be, I'm not sure what I'm doing, how I'm mounting my project when I've actually finished it, whether I'll put it onto a a, what they called, rolling pin, probably, but I haven't got a rolling pin at the moment that I could use, so I'll have to, I have to look out for one when I'm out and about on my travels. Oh, I've got a knot in my thread. But I've got a long time before it's going to be ready to, oh dear, what have I done? There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a long time before I need to sort out what I'm going to do with it. So hopefully I'll find one. I do have some reels, large reels, but they're all a bit too small for this project. I'll have to keep them for another project. But yeah, this one just seems to be all coming together now. It seems to be in the home run, really. Not too many more decisions to make about colours, and that's all done. The composition of the vase is done. I've really just got to sort out my words for my poem, finish off a few things now, I think, and I am ignoring the vase at the moment because I do not know what to do with the vase. What do I do with it? I don't know what to do. Do I? Just sew in where the little star things are. Do I put some kind of, oh, beads, maybe beads. Could put some beads in, I suppose. That might look nice. I don't want to do too much. What have I done here? I don't want to do too much to it, because I think the flowers are the star of the show. Let's take that out. I'm just going to turn this over and just catch a few bits. Some thick bits here that I can't get the needle through. But it's attached and it's not going anywhere, so that's okay. There we go. There. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, oops. Get all those bits out of the way. Right, so that's that flower. And then, what did I say? I said I was going to put something in the middle, didn't I? So, yeah. I could put that down, or I don't know whether I want to use buttons on this project. I don't think I do. So I'm not going to put a button on. I quite like that, actually. I might glue that on. Right. And, oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that there, actually. I might, I want to put some leaves underneath it, but I don't want to, can't do that until I've got my words positioned now. I don't want to take up any more space until I've got these words down. So I think that's going to be the next thing that I think about. So I think that's all for today. I'm going to go away and think about my words and position them at least, and choose which words I'm going to actually hand embroider and cut them out and leave gaps for them. So I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed and liked and commented and watches my videos. It really means a lot to me, so thank you so much, and hopefully I will see you next time. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.